Let's look at the most unhinged purchase I made as a makeup shopaholic. So for anyone who's been following along, you know how much I love blush. But I didn't even know how much I loved blush until I laid them all out on my floor. So I haven't counted these. I don't know how much they cost, but my blush collection is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I've laid them all out on the floor. I've done a time lapse that I'll share as well. I'm gonna have to flip my phone around because categorically cannot hold these all in my hand. This is my completely out of control blush collection. This is my entire blush collection. So literally this nearly broke me, putting these all out on the floor. I have not counted them. I do not know the total cost of how much all of these are, but yeah, just to get closer to show you some of them. So these are kind of all the face palettes. They've all got blush in them or in some way or another. And then kind of I've put like most of the powders down here, but there's a few creams mixed in. So all powder blush. You can kind of see my reflection in some of them. And then creams at the top. Liquids and stick blush. There's just more creams. And then the face palettes at the end. Yeah, I did also group them by brand, but some of it I just gave up in the end. Like, honestly, just even getting them all out was like a mission in itself. But yes, this is very overwhelming. None of these are expired, but I really need to declutter a lot of these. Like, this is just enough blush for 100 lifetimes. Like, what on earth was I thinking? Like, how have I ended up with this many? Because I love blush, don't get me wrong. I'm probably the biggest fan of blush, but this is just far, far too many. So I'm well aware this is very unhinged. This is why I kind of saved the best one for last. But yes, that is my full blush collection. My makeup spending was so out of control that I've put myself on a year-long no-buy where I'm not allowed to buy any new makeup at all. And alongside this, I'm also reflecting on my previous purchases and just truly acknowledging how much of a makeup shopaholic I was. I think a lot of us just put all of our makeup into our drawers and we don't quite realize how much is built up, and we just keep buying more and more and more until you get into a situation like me, or maybe not like me, but maybe a little bit like me. So yeah, please follow along if you want to follow my no-buy journey. And yeah, I'm completely aware this is very, very unhinged, and I'm really working on changing my habits through my no-buy year.